welcome back. It's me. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for bearing with me in that Pokemon video. I appreciate all the views I've had on it so far. I needed to get it out so I can just get back into the swing of things. You know, when you have like an email in your inbox and you're like, I have to leave it unread so I can do it. It felt like a homework assignment and it was just pestering me for so long. But anyway, now we can finally get back on to, you know, life and watching trailers I actually care about. So, I mean, I care about Pokemon, but I was tired of it by the end of it. It was mostly just editing. Anyway, that's not why we're here. I'm finally going to watch the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer. So, let's go. I'm nervous. I, as you may know, am a big follower of Grace. And she said this movie is very silly. And after seeing Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and took its tone quite serious, even though there was some goofs and gaffs with Riri, I do not want to so readily get back into goofiness, you know? I had to deal with She-Hulk, which was not a fun ride. So, let's see how this goes. I'm nervous.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're an ex-con. How are you an Avenger?
Employee of the century.
But everywhere I go, people tell
Oh,
me this
wow.
same thing.
Oh, short hair.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
People still need help, Dad.
That's why we made this.
Oh, she dyed her hair. Okay.
Like a satellite for deep space, but quanta.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea. And why wouldn't you check with your
Now!
grandmother? Cass. What the fuck? Oh no. Are we losing Michelle Pfeiffer again? Can we not? We just got her back and she's delicious. Is the whole movie gonna take place here on a green screen? Who are they? Ooh, what? Is that Cass or is that
Secret
Hope?
universe beneath ours. What are you so afraid of?
It's gonna get trippy. I don't like Hope's new haircut.
There's something I never told you.
Ooh, this looks very Star Wars. Okay, that was Kang. Jonathan Majors, hey, hey.
It isn't what you think.
Were you blue there? This is strange. Okay. It's not choice. Oh!
I can get you home. And give you more time.
Oh, he became spaghetti.
Help me. So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
Oh, he has the markings, but those are scars, but from what? Wait, Grace said this movie's supposed to be silly? That was quite the serious trailer. What? February? Valentine's Day weekend? It better be romantic, bitch. All right. Okay, this one thankfully has subtitles because Marvel's been testing me with the subtitles. Or not having it. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Who's this by? This is Elton John. Okay. I can't believe he's just walking the street. It seems kind of weird. Also, I'm curious, like, okay, post-blip, he reunited with Cass and they recasted her. I wonder how you guys feel about that. I think it's kind of lame because I didn't mind the actress initially, but they went with the girl from Freaky, who's not a bad actress. I think she's pretty charismatic, but it just seems kind of lame to, like, replace the OG girl. Or not even the OG girl, it was the time skip girl. I don't know. I don't believe that was the same actress as OG Ant-Man's daughter in the original 2 movies. I believe by the time, she didn't age up that fast by the time the blip happened. But it seems weird that he's just walking around, like, is there a West Coast Avengers tower? Like, I'm curious how they're gonna, because it seems seems to be back to normal. I can't believe did he get his job back, or is he just like there as like a, hey, I can help promote you. Also, hey, wow, thank you, Baskin Robbins. I should try all 31 flavors one of these days. Depends. I can't believe this guy came back for this quick cameo. Cute tie. Buy rights. Cool that you have a backpack. Is that actual merch that you can buy? I don't know. Like, it seemed surprised, like, oh, he touched me. Wait, okay, no, I have to calm down. I don't think this is Jonathan Majors, but the fact that they're focusing on this kid, unless Paul Rudd's Scott said something really, like, cool and clever, like, is that why Kang is like, so what do you say, Ant-Man? Because he's like, that was me. But he's supposed to be a variant of Reed Richards' Mr. Fantastic's son, I think, according to the comics. But we don't know who Reed Richards is yet. They're still working on casting. And they're supposed to be doing some sort of 60s movie to introduce the Fantastic Four and then somehow bring them to the present without aging them. So I don't think that this is Kang. And it's not related to Reed. Okay, sorry. Where are you going? Are you at like a movie premiere? Who's the guy with the gloves? I'm not crazy about this haircut. I really liked her ponytail. You know, I miss the blunt. Bob was iconic and beautiful. I don't like this choppiness. I don't like it. I'm sorry. She's still very pretty. I'm not into it. Where are they? I can't read that. Something service, Golden Service Award? What does that say down there? Humanitarian Global Service Award. Okay. So either Scott is getting nominated or Hope is, unless Hank is. But he's not here, as far as we can tell. I like that this guy is like, thank you, Spider-Man. It's like, number one, you're in the wrong state. And number two, he is not a child. And yikes. But it's funny. I just love that these people are like, oh, that, it's like, you cool with that? And he's like, yep, you know, whatever. It just rolls off my back. People still need help. What do you mean? Have you, like, retired? I have not been paying attention to the dialogue, sorry. But everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing. Okay. Scott, how are you an Avenger? But everywhere I go, people keep telling me the same thing. Thank you, Spider-Man. So is he not enough of a hero so he's able to retire? I don't understand. And who's we? Is that you and Hank? Because Michelle Pfeiffer seemed awfully surprised. I forget her name. Because she's Janet. She is Janet. And Hope is their daughter. Yeah. And she's the current Wasp. Sorry. I'm used to Janet being current Wasp because I watched Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I believe the show is called. So I'm used to Janet. She has really nice nail polish. It's like a satellite for deep space, but quantum. You shouldn't go knocking into the quantum realm when you barely understand it, and it seems like Michelle Pfeiffer's Janet has not been forthcoming with all the information about it, because there's something about it that, like, quantum is also, I don't know if it's because it's space related or like when things get really small they get big again. There's some theoretical science behind it that, you know, goes over my head. Yeah, why do you seem surprised? Have you and Hank just been keeping you out? Like, that's not cool. Hank, you have to communicate with your wife. I know she was missing for a long time and presumed dead, but you know, now you got her back. Communicate. Hello? What's her shirt? Is she just some, like, humanitarian girl? She looks like she does a lot of environmental stuff. I'm not crazy about her as a brunette. I'm used to her as a blonde. I don't know what her natural color is, but I'm used to her as blonde. I thought, this is not a good look. I'm sorry, I don't like this look. I will say it's giving me Freaky Friday, Jamie Lynn Curtis vibes, but, like, it really ages Hope up, and it's not the best look for her. I'm sorry. I don't know. I miss the bob. The ponytail was cute. Maybe it didn't make sense with the helmet, but, you know, we don't have a lot of heroes with ponytails, so I was excited for her to have a ponytail. Everyone always has their hair loose, and it's like, that's impractical. It's gonna get in your face, and then you're gonna get stabbed. Oh, she's not happy. Also, did you not go through simulations of testing this and you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna turn it on and everything's gonna be fine? And listen, this is very interesting, but, like, as soon as we enter the quantum realm, it seems like just Star Wars. I'm like, is Ant-Man gonna be part of, like, Marvel space now? Or Marvel Cosmos? That's not a good idea, in my opinion. The visuals are trippy and interesting, but there's gonna be a lot of green screen. And you know what was nice about Wakanda Forever? It didn't look like a green screen a lot of the time. There was one scene where Nakia was asking Shuri, sorry, spoilers, who she saw when she took the heart-shaped synthetic herb, and Shuri didn't answer, but that was clearly green screen. But everything else felt like pretty much there. It was either practical or they just had really good effects there. And I'm worried about this because already it feels kind of like fuzzy and I don't like it. I don't want to spend, like, this is supposed to be like a really cool shot, but it's just so green screen. Like, are any of these rocks real? And I'm not blaming the VFX people. I'm just blaming the management who thinks, oh, VFX people can just do anything and they can do it in a time crunch and they won't complain. I don't want these people getting pixel fucked anymore, okay? Use practical. It's gone to great effects. You should know. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, this is all kind of trippy and you're not really... Oh, I don't remember what her hero name is. It's something interesting, but like, you haven't played Hero yet. It's fine, but like, you wanted to do something with the quantum realm. How did you not put 2 and 2 together that the thing that was sending a signal into the quantum realm that sucked you in is the quantum realm? Whatever. I don't know. I mean, this is all interesting. Ooh, look, sand. But I don't know. What are these things? I like him. He's really interesting looking, but he looks like a character from Splitgate. That's not Kate Bishop. Oh, she has an arch. Who's this? That's not Cloak, is it? That can't be Dagger. Please. Okay, no. Okay, I'm theorizing and I'm not liking it. Nope, I don't want it. I don't know who they are. I don't want it. There's a lot of people. Unless they're just like Ravengers, but quantum. Again, none of this looks real. The lighting looks wrong. The way, like, they're not in this scene, and I don't like it. Maybe the rocks are real, but like everything else, like, just stop. Okay, so this is Hope. I could tell by the yellow. I thought this was Cass, but this is Hope. Everyone got separated, it seems like. She was smart to put on the suit, unless this is just cut from a different place altogether. This place is trippy. I would wear your suits while in here. Yes, I know Michelle Pfeiffer lasted, but like, is all the quantum realm safe? Also, I guess I'll go into it, but like, there seems to be like a whole society in quantum realm, but we found Michelle Pfeiffer alone, and like she was a scavenger on her own. I guess they'll go into that in this movie and be like, oh yeah, I was part of this whole clan, but then I ventured off, and then it's, oh yeah, I was alone when you found me, because I was alone. But like, it just, I can't entirely blame movies for this, because it's a struggle to know if you're gonna get a sequel, especially with how the last Ant-Man and the Wasp movie did. Though it was enjoyable, it was kind of weak, so they didn't maybe know if they were gonna get a sequel. But it's like everyone pretty much is getting a trilogy except for Black Widow. So, except maybe Thunderbolts is kind of like Yelena's Black Widow sequel, so maybe you can count it like that. But still, it's hard to tie in storylines that were in a script that was pretty much like a closed off thought, and then continue into another thing, and then be like, oh yeah, this is obviously was here before, when it wasn't. It's sloppy, and I wish they could have been more cohesive and tighter with that. I don't know. Okay, and there's Michelle. Beneath ours. Why do you look amazed? Did you not see this? Does the quantum realm keep shifting? How are all these people surviving? What the fuck is that? It's like a Stantler, but a snail. Oh no. And then you're just riding this, and I'm assuming that's Hope, and then that's Janet, and that's Hank. And this is like, what was that horrible movie? Mortal Engines? This looks like they're cosplaying that. It's also like dumb, bad Dune and Star Wars, and I don't like it. Marvel needs to be its own thing. Stop copying each other's IPs. It's unnecessary. What are you so afraid of? I do like the suit becoming more comics accurate and having more bold stripes that look like Wasp stripes. I will say that. There's a whole city, but you were found alone. It's a little sloppy. I guess maybe she got kicked out. What did you do wrong? Janet, what did you do? This is something I never told you. There seems to be a lot you never told us. Were you working with Kang? Ooh, you helped build this. There's lots of hexagons in here, and that's giving me like pin particle tech vibes. What did you do? Also, what is this? Is this like a quantum realm jumping device? I don't know if the Fantastic Four are going to get introduced here or not. I don't know. They can always add it as an end credit thing without having to disclose and divulge into that in the actual movie. Because you can do end credit scenes really fucking fast. Like with Superman, Henry Cavill's Superman getting tacked on at the end of Black Adam. Spoilers for that. Like, what are you making? This is crazy. Unless this is all like Reed Richards technology. The blue's giving me Wakanda vibranium vibes, which is strange. This is also kind of Dune-like, and Star Wars. Again, all these IPs are just blending together into like nonsense. This isn't unique. It's crowded and interesting back here, but like this is all like the same. Very Empire. But blue. What are these fractals? What do they mean? Why do you look so sad and anxious? Is Scott gonna die? I feel like Hank has to die. Maybe. I don't know. You look really cool, I will say. He looks blue here, but it seems like it's almost like a breathing device. So he's not actually blue, but it covers his face in like a blue film or some like engineering to help him do stuff. Or it's a cranial device. I don't know. And it just covers his face. Whose ship is that? Like, what is going on? This is Michelle Pfeiffer. This is something that she's clearly done. She's probably unlocking something she locked away that she didn't want maybe Kang to find. This thing's disgusting. I don't like him. He's also very Star Wars. Though he's also giving me Meep vibes. Or was his name Meek in Thor Ragnarok with Korg? Morok. Oh, this guy's like falling apart. And he's like a mummy. But I think it's also like, that could be like part of his hair. Ooh, interesting. But this is very Star Wars. Like, look at this guy in the background. It feels very Star Wars. I know it's also like, it's a little different, but it's mostly Star Wars. Who are you? Why are you so bedazzled? You look like your old man Beast from Beauty and the Beast when he turns human. I don't understand. What are you doing here? Did you really want to be in the MCU? Okay. Oh, Scotty, what did you do? Why are you big? Who are you fighting? I can't tell by the eyes if that's Scott or if this is Michelle Pfeiffer. Did she keep her suit? That's Janet. Maybe that's Scott. I can't tell. I can get you home. Is that Michelle Pfeiffer? Kind of looks like her. What are these things? This thing is disgusting. Was Kang making like weird human quantum experiments? This also looks like just a green screen and I don't like it. And again, I know like some things don't translate well with practical effects. Just make it simpler, my dudes. And I know there's like these fractals and something's breaking and I don't know, quantum is getting wonky. Also, it's weird that Scott's so beat up, but she's not, unless she just came in to rescue him from some sort of thing, like when he got surrounded while he was a giant man. And so she came, once he got like arrested, she came to bust him out. So she's unharmed. But this seems like maybe something happened with Cass because they're not showing her. I'm sorry, I can't remember her human name. Or not her hero name, not human name. Her name is Cassie Lang. It's like, it's not Spectrum. Is he seeing a future of himself? Is that Cass? Are these, oh, wait, are we getting like a Doctor Strange sort of sequence where like we're seeing different futures? So why are we turning into ribbons? I guess it's like metal, so it's like, I don't know, I'm just getting Mr. Fantastic, John Krasinski spaghetti vibes. I wish they did something different. At least Cassie has a ponytail. She looks cute. Help you do what? See, he's blue there, but I think there's something covering his face. I like that she's purple. I don't know where you got the suit. Did you make one? Does everyone have a suit? Does Hank and Janet have suits? And I know, I will say, I know that Janet in the comics has short hair like this. I don't know much about Hope as a character in the comics. I'm more familiar with Janet. So maybe that is a haircut she has in the comics. Either way, I don't like it. I miss the bob. So what's it gonna be? Ant-Man. You're not even gonna call him Scotty? Or Scott? Why do you have these marks? What happened? I mean, they'll get into it. I appreciate his suit being very accurate. And you're like, why should I? And also, it sounds too good to be true. And it probably is. I don't know how to feel about this. Again, I'm getting mixed signals. And also, I just don't know what the story is. And I could go looking for it online and get spoiled. And I don't want to do that. So I guess I should just stay confused until the next trailer. But you know what I've realized with trailers? When you see the second one, sometimes they give too much away. That's why I avoided doing a reaction to the Black Panther 2 second trailer. But then I ended up seeing it in front of Black Adam, I believe. Or no, I saw it in front of Prey the Devil, which I saw, which was pretty good. And I was worried. I was like, oh no, I was avoiding this for a reason. It's going to give too much away. And it didn't. That is the only Marvel trailer where I've thought, wow, you didn't give too much away in your second trailer like you could have. Thank you for doing that. But I don't know if I could give that same leniency with an Ant-Man trailer because, I don't know. They only did it once. I've seen too many other trailers where they've spoiled too much. So, you know, I don't feel like risking it. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Let me know. And what did you think of this trailer? Are you excited for the third installment and maybe final installment in the Ant-Man trilogy? Do you think he'll get a fourth movie after this? I guess it all depends on how this does. Are you excited to see Kang outside of the Loki Disney Plus series? Are you excited to see him blue? What do you think of Cassie getting a suit and becoming one of the Young Avengers? And what do you think of Hope's new haircut? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below. Like and subscribe for more. I really appreciate all your support. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye-bye.